An island that moves? Sounds like a fairy tale, but these floating islands are absolutely real, and they're cruising across lakes and even oceans right now. This breathtaking phenomenon challenges our perception of stable land. From the vast wetlands of Argentina to the expansive lakes of Uganda, these mysterious chunks of land float freely, complete with thriving trees, lush grass, and even small animals. They don't anchor to the bottom, they travel. But how can a whole island, sometimes massive in size, move on its own without sinking into the depths?
Behind every moment lies a scientific wonder. I'm Kale, and welcome to SciCurios, where curiosity meets science.
These incredible floating islands are found in lakes, marshes, and wetlands worldwide, sometimes naturally formed, sometimes ingeniously man-made. In Lake Titicaca, for instance, locals build intricate tatora reed islands that literally drift across the water. But nature has its own widespread version too, commonly known as vegetation mats.
Natural floating islands, also known as vegetation mats, are complex structures composed of aquatic plants, accumulated mud, and dense peat. These mats can range significantly in thickness, from just a few centimeters to several meters deep, forming a robust, buoyant layer. They primarily form when dense mats of roots, peat, and decomposing plants, often extending from the shoreline, break free. When trapped gases or naturally buoyant roots fill the base of these mats, the entire structure lifts from the lakebed, and voila, a self-sustaining floating island is born, ready to drift.
The real physics behind their buoyancy lies in density and the principle of Archimedes. As organic material within the mat decays underwater, it releases gases like methane and carbon dioxide. These gases become trapped among the intricate network of roots, significantly reducing the island's overall density compared to the surrounding water. This delicate balance between the island's weight and the upward buoyant force exerted by the water allows it to stay afloat, much like a massive, natural raft. The critical factor is the density of the root mat, especially with its trapped gases, compared to the density of the surrounding water, which ultimately determines whether a vegetation mat floats or sinks.
And when external forces like wind or water currents apply pressure, the entire structure glides across the water, sometimes covering several meters a day. During severe storms, these islands can even rotate dramatically or collide with each other, resembling slow-motion bumper cars on a grand scale.
Floating islands are vital ecosystems, providing unique habitats for a diverse array of plant and animal species. They offer crucial refuge for birds, small mammals, various fish, and countless other aquatic life forms. The submerged underside of these islands, in particular, can be incredibly rich in aquatic biodiversity.
In Uganda, for example, the floating islands of Lake Kyoga are so large and well-established that they host entire, complex ecosystems. Birds build nests and raise their young among the reeds, and small mammals, like rodents, often tag along for the ride, finding shelter and sustenance on these mobile landmasses.
In Peru, the indigenous Uros people have ingeniously lived on man-made reed islands in Lake Titicaca for centuries. They continuously rebuild and maintain these islands, layer by layer, every few months. Their homes, boats, and virtually all their structures are skillfully crafted from the versatile tatora reeds. To prevent their precious islands from drifting away uncontrollably, the Uros people anchor them securely to the lakebed. As the lower layers of reeds naturally decompose over time, new layers are meticulously added to the top surface to maintain the island's structural integrity and buoyancy. The base of these remarkable islands can be an impressive 12 feet thick.
And yes, you can indeed walk on these Uros islands, but it's an experience unlike walking on solid ground. It feels distinctly like walking on a giant waterbed. This unique and somewhat bouncy sensation is due to the flexible, interwoven nature of the reed mats and the water that constantly moves beneath them.
Beyond natural vegetation mats and man-made reed islands, pumice rafts represent another fascinating type of natural floating island. These form after explosive volcanic eruptions, where lightweight, porous pumice rock, filled with air bubbles, floats on the ocean surface. These rafts can drift for months or even years, playing a crucial role in the
Long-distance migration of various marine organisms.
In aquatic regions of northwestern Europe, unique floating meadows, known as Schwinggräsen in German and Trilveen in Dutch, have been carefully preserved. These floating ecosystems are utilized for traditional agriculture and also designated as vital nature reserves, showcasing a harmonious blend of human activity and ecological preservation.
Lake Turna in Bingöl, Turkey, is home to 3 distinctive floating islands, naturally formed by aquatic plants. These islands gracefully drift with the gentle breeze and have become a popular tourist attraction, drawing visitors to witness nature's dynamic wonders and the serene beauty of the lake.
So next time you encounter what appears to be land where land shouldn't be, remember, it might not be standing still at all. These real-life floating islands, whether natural or man-made, serve as a powerful reminder of how alive and dynamic our Earth truly is, constantly shifting and evolving, even when it looks perfectly calm and unchanging.
Science is everywhere if you just know where to look. Thanks for watching SciCurious. Until next time.